I'm Danielle Hale, Chief Economist for Realtor.com, and here's what you need to know. Despite market volatility, economic indicators are relatively healthy this week, as conflict in the Ukraine, which will likely affect the U.S. economy and housing market, hasn't impacted most data yet. Consumer confidence eased for a second month in February, as consumers feel good about the current economy and are more reserved about the outlook. Confidence is at the low end of its recent range, which is solidly between the worst period of the early pandemic recession and the most exuberant period of recovery. More than half of respondents said jobs were plentiful. Validating the sentiment, jobless claims dropped lower this week, and the 4-week average also moved down. The strong labor market is one reason behind home price growth, which finished 2021 on par with recent highs per Case-Shiller data. However, a lot has changed in the past 2 months that could challenge this trend. First, even though mortgage rates declined this week amid geopolitical tensions, they're still up 84 basis points in the last 9 weeks and a whole percentage point in the last 5 months. 2 recent periods that saw similar run-ups, 2013's taper tantrum and the period following the 2016 election, saw slower housing market momentum in the year to follow. Second, there are some signs that higher costs are already sapping sales momentum. New home sales slipped in January as the median sales price rose 13.4% from a year ago. Pending home sales also slowed, with the index dipping from both last month and last year as buyers struggled with low inventory. Nevertheless, our weekly listing data shows accelerating home asking prices and a surge in new listings as time on market plummeted relative to last year. Last year, a deep freeze gripped much of the country, disrupting housing markets. Even after adjusting for the weather's impact, however, new listings were in positive territory for the first time this year. This is good news for home shoppers, especially first-time homebuyers who may be shopping on account of surging rents. Our January data shows that rents nationwide rose nearly 20%, with many markets, especially in Florida, exceeding that national metric. Rising housing costs are nearly unavoidable, but in 26 of the 50 largest metros, buying a starter home may mean lower monthly costs than renting. You'll find the details and our housing data for download at Realtor.com/research, and follow us on Twitter for real-time updates.